Okay, today in this video, we will talk about the SWOT analysis and we'll also review the basic thinking operations that will help you to develop your own academic literacy. So let's quickly review what we have already talked about. We talked about classification, description, we compared and contrasted, we did the ranking, and today we will be doing this part. We will be talking about the reasons and we will be talking about cause and effect. And for the goal of our today's lesson, we'll take SWOT analysis. So what is SWOT? Very briefly, SWOT is a strategic planning tool, and when we are analyzing anything that requires analysis and setting goals, we go through the 4 points. We do strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and then we can talk about threats as well. So let's look at the chart of a SWOT analysis. And at first, let's describe the chart itself. For this, you remember, we identify main relationships, and we see that there are categories. Each category has its questions, and the grouping of the main categories is also done through internal and external factors and positive and negative factors. So when we are describing this sample chart, we see that there are 4 main elements. Each of them has peculiar questions, and the categories are further divided into internal, external, positive, and negative. So the strengths are internal and positive. The weaknesses are internal and negative. The opportunities are external and positive, and the threats are external and negative. So that was the brief analysis of the chart. And now let's talk about causes and effects. Because usually, as we are using this chart for strategic planning, we really need to think about the effects and the causes of what was going on. So please look at this chart. It represents the courses that lead us to an effect, and then this notion becomes a course itself, and it produces numerous effects like this. So there are different courses that make the foundation for something, and they give us the effect. So we can also further develop this chart into this kind of a chart. You see that these courses lead to the effect. Any effect can be called a phenomenon or something, and then we have, or this phenomenon is already producing different kinds of effects. When using the language of cause and effect, you may stop here and you can learn about different words for explaining the cause, which are because of, due to, owing to, since. Something leads or explains why, and the result, the source of this cause is this effect. Or for effects, for the consequences, we are using the language like for this reason, therefore, as a consequence, consequently, as a result, hence, thus, or so. So Now, let's combine the knowledge of strengths, what strengths, weaknesses, threats, and opportunities are, to the table with courses, to the diagram with courses and effects. So, and we may think of the courses of something, then what strengths they produce to us, and what effect it will have on us. For this, we will have this kind of a chart. And let's use these types, or let's use these sentences. For example, we may talk about any strength that a person has. Yeah, Valeria, can you talk about your strengths, please? Valeria? So Valeria is not here, but when she talked about her strengths, she said that my strength is my creativity. Due to the education that I got, I have developed my creativity. So as a result, I can create really good lessons for kids. So same can be done with weaknesses. We think of the weaknesses, then we analyze the courses for weaknesses, and we see what can be done with our weaknesses. Valerie, please tell about your weaknesses.
So probably one of my main weaknesses, I would consider that I'm unattentive. So and I am really, how to
What
say
are the
that?
courses of this?
I don't know. Probably I was born that way. That I'm
Yeah, so you
not
can
as
say that your genetics
probably
explains why I am inattentive. Yeah. So, and what it can lead to? What can your inattentiveness lead to?
lead to misunderstanding of some things, or it also can delude me while I'm trying to reach some answers or to reach some goals. For example, I was getting bad marks on my math lesson at school just because I was unattentive with my answers.
Very good. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah. Same we can do with the opportunities. There are courses for our opportunities, and there is the effect that our opportunities can have. Yeah. Vladislav, can you talk about the opportunity of being a teacher very soon?
Yes, sure. I will. Maybe I will be able
Yeah, like soon you
to
will
work and give
become a
children
teacher
knowledge.
of English. Yeah, it is the
Yeah.
result of what?
This is the result of hard working.
Yeah, of your work, your education, and yeah, attending university, and what will happen as a consequence?
Maybe
So what is here? What is so? What will be the effect of being a teacher? Yeah? So you will be able to.
I will have a good workplace.
Very good. You will work at school, you will have a good workplace, and you will have the salary, and also you will have an opportunity to influence the younger generation. So, and the same about the threats. We may think of the threats that we have, and again, we may use the same level of analysis. We may talk about the threats and what we have and the effect that it gives to us. So you can use this type of analysis to analyze your personal life, to analyze different kinds of sports that is our lesson today. So when you are talking about different kinds of sports, you can apply it to any type of business. And again, please be sure that you are not only talking about this SWOT analysis, you are not only thinking about the main elements, but also you add the courses and the effects of strengths, opportunities, weaknesses, and threats. And that is how your speech, that is how what you talk about becomes much more academic and sounds much better. So thank you for this. And let me please stop the recording, which somehow is difficult to do.